So again, we are going to be recording this class. So welcome to our second class for the geometry one. And this week we are going to be talking about polygons. So
yeah, let's get started.
yeah, we're going to be starting with the presentation and then we're going to go into practice again.
So for this week, our presentation will be somewhat of a review, but our problems will be slightly harder. Yeah, polygons, this will be what we're covering today.
Okay, so what is a polygon? So in short, the definition of a polygon is a closed 2D figure with 3 or more straight sides and angles. So to go into a little bit more depth, it means that a polygon has to be on a plane, meaning on a 2D figure. It's like 2D. They have to have straight sides, so something like a circle wouldn't qualify. And they need to have at least 3 angles or sides, so that means it wouldn't be a line with only 2. It also needs to be a closed figure, which means that there are no openings.
So some examples of polygons are like squares, which are quadrilaterals, or four-sided polygons with all equal sides. A triangle, which has 3 sides, a decagon, which has 10, and then a regular hexagon, meaning it has 6 sides, but they're not all the same length, and it kind of looks different than the traditional hexagon.
And then here are some examples of things that are not polygons. So the first one is a circle because it is rounded, which means it doesn't have straight sides and also has less than 3 sides. Then there's a prism because it's not, because it's on a 3D plane and not a 2D. And then lastly, an open pentagon, it's not a closed shape.
So now we're going to look at the difference between convex and concave polygons. So in a convex polygon, all interior angles are going to be less than 180 degrees, so less than a straight angle. You can imagine this as like all the angles are pointing away from the polygon. And in order to find if a polygon is convex, you have to connect all of the points together and all of the lines should be on the inside of the polygon. So you can see in this example right here, if you do that, it forms like a star shape and all the lines are on the inside. And then here we can see a concave polygon. So at least one of the angles in here is more than 180 degrees. So you can imagine like an angle got like pushed into the polygon. I don't know. I like to remember like concave because it goes inside like a cave. You can remember it however you want, and if a polygon is concave, then you can use the same test as a convex instead. But at least one line will be on the outside.
Now we're going to cover equilateral shapes. Equilateral shapes have a lot of properties in competition math because it's given that all the sides and angles of the shapes are the same length. So when you think of it this way, equal and equilateral sounds similar to the word equal. It means that, so you can think of it as all equal lengths and all equal angles. And there's something unique about polygons. If you look at the angles, if you want to see the sum of the angles of a polygon, you can use the equation 180 times n minus 2. So if you look at a triangle, it has 180 degrees total. Square has 360, so on.
So just a quick review, we have a polygon, which is a 2-dimensional closed shape with more than 3 straight sides. We reviewed convex versus concave, and then we have regular polygons where all the sides are the same length, or where they look more traditional, and then equilaterals when all the sides are the same length. Not equilateral, you can see a rectangle here. So square is just a rectangle with all equal sides. And then irregular, the ones that look different, but still have the same appropriate number of sides. I don't know if Justin has anything else he wants to add.
I don't have much to add, but now Now we're just gonna work on the problems. So because of the amount of people here today, I think it would make more sense to just do the problems in the main room. So 1 second. So I'll send the I'll send a link of the problems, and then you can make a copy and just look at it. So try your best. If you guys need help, then feel free to ask, and try your best to not look at the link posted, because that's where the answers will be. And when you're done with each of the problems, you can type the answer or what you got in the chat.